something called abscessus, which also grows in his lungs as well, which is a very bad bug that comes along with CF. I mean, I've learned a lot about CF over the past 3 years that I've been with Cameron. I didn't really know anything about the illness before I met him, but what I've learned from the doctors at the CF unit in Leeds, at St James's Hospital, and also a lot from Sue, from Cam's mum, from my mother-in-law, is that the abscessus bug that Cameron grows is a very bad one, and it got out of control in April, and everyone was scared. We didn't know if we could get control of it again. The doctors even did admit that. So the fact that there are these drugs that could be available, but because of money, they're not. It's just, you can't put into words how that makes you feel. There's something there. It's in reach. There's been rumours going around that it's not going to be accessible to us in the UK, and we've got to keep hoping and praying that it becomes available. And all we can do is try and raise awareness and try and make it happen. You know, it's happening in other countries, but it needs to happen for us as well. There was a moment on Saturday during my vows to Cameron where I choked up and didn't know if I could finish them, and it was a line that said, "I'll fight with you through the hardest times." And it was tough, and everyone in that room knew why that was tough for me. And it's because, you know, our hard times are not like other 27-year-old couples' hard times, where it might be, you know, problems at work or financial worries, you know, trying to get your mortgage to buy your first house, or you know, sort of everyday problems. Our problems are very different to that. You know, I have to watch Cameron struggle every single day to be able to breathe properly and to be able to do normal things, and I can't do anything to really help that. And you know, we have to live our lives in a different way to accommodate his illness. And if there's anything out there that would give Cam the potential of having a longer life, a life that would be different in terms of how much treatment he has to do, and you know, shape his future differently, you know, it would just be, well, yeah, it's just it's hard to imagine how different things could look for us if he gets access to these drugs, which are meant to be life-changing. I don't know what the future holds for me and Cameron. All I know is that I love him, and I married him because he is my best friend and my soulmate, and he's the person I was meant to marry. But the fact he has cystic fibrosis means, yeah, I don't know how long he will be around for, and I have to get through that and cope with that by putting it in a little box and putting it to the back of my mind, and just thinking life throws all sorts of things people's way, and anything could happen to anybody. I could step out of the house tomorrow, drive to work and get in a car accident. You know, anything could happen to me. You can't live your life worrying every single day that things aren't gonna, you know, pan out the way that you want them to. You have to just, you know, live life to the full and take each day as it comes. And that's the attitude that we both have, and that's how we cope with what we have to cope with, and that's how I deal with the whole life expectancy part of Cam's illness. I just don't think about it. But yeah, I just think we need to all do our bit to make this happen for everyone in the UK now. I think it's our time. I think it's our turn. So I hope this helps. Thank you.